In other words, a strong solar storm may bring the world's internet to a halt. For weeks or months at a time, it keeps enormous sections of society offline. Sanjeev and Abdu Joya, an assistant professor at the University of California, Irvine, collaborated on the new research report. The paper has yet to be released. In a peer-reviewed publication, did you realize that a solar flare might bring the internet down with it? Furthermore, a solar flare is all that is required for attackers to start a full-scale cyber attack. And you don't want your cryptos to be on exchange, even if it is the safest option. My XRP Army store is included in this. Put your cryptos in cold wallets that aren't connected to an exchange. All of this is linked to this tweet, which underscores the government's warning about increased hacking threats during the holiday season. We're just getting started on our December vacation, and there's a risk we'll be hit by a major cyber attack. I can't emphasize this enough, guys. Take your cryptocurrency out of such exchanges and store it in cold wallets. I've included a link to a reputable hard wallet, the Ledger Nano, below. Relax your mind and feel less stressed. Take a look at the link below, just to be certain. Who knows what might happen during the following few days. Don't wait to be one of the people who lives to complain to the rest of the world. If their cryptos have been taken, hackers are more active when Americans are not at work. According to the tweet, let's start with the intro before we get into today's video. What's up, fellas? Welcome, your preferred cryptocurrency news source. If you're new to the site, make sure you subscribe and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss out on new videos as they're released. Thank you for all of your love and support for my XRP family. I'll constantly keep you up to date on what's going on in the crypto world. Remember to hit the like button and write a comment in the section below. A financial reset is taking place, and it's been going on for years. No one ever imagined it would be possible. Things are already in motion. The Turkish financial market is in turmoil. As I've already mentioned in my tweets, it could be the first fiat currency to crumble, igniting the crypto fire even more. No one said it would be easy, but as you can see, everything points to the crypto market being difficult. The horizon. What did I mean when I said that? Well, Al Jazeera has published an article that validates all of the information that I've been attempting to communicate with you. According to the news, stock trading has been halted once more due to enormous losses. And the word again denotes that something has already occurred. And this is the second time in a row that the Turkish stock market has suffered such losses. And it is unlikely to be the last time that a market correction triggers panic selling, further sinking the stock market. This further demonstrates that the age of local government-controlled currency is coming to an end. We also need to usher in the new cryptocurrency era. We may all suffer losses from which we may never recover. Let's face it, the Federal Reserves and fiat currency are the only things that give the government genuine authority. Governments lose all control over their population without it. As a result, governments are likely to either compel or accede to this change. Hey, the global currency reset has begun, and anyone who isn't involved in crypto could face significant losses. Putting all your eggs in one basket is also a bad idea. It is still unknown how this reset will occur. All we know is that it will result in a lot of losses, particularly for tiny traders. The market's big fish are already aware of what's going on and are likely in command. In truth, these whales have already changed, liquidating their assets and converting them to cryptocurrency. That is why the crypto market capitalization is increasing by the day. The value of all currencies on the earth is set to drop to zero, a new all-time low. When that occurs, the entire planet will be in a state of terror. Only the crypto smart fellas will have gotten away from this unplanned liquidation. Moreover, the US currency is now overvalued, which could result in a severe market crash. Do you see what I'm getting at? As a result, do you still own all of the fiat currencies now that it's evident that fiat is on its way out? And, if central banks do not embrace crypto, it will happen very soon. Which brings us to today's big event. How do central banks use XRP to embrace crypto? XRP is well equipped to provide Theo with a lifeline that will help them stay relevant in the new world in more ways than one. The Ripple network is, of course, the ideal network for the new crypto era. XRP is the equivalent of gold at the beginning of the stars, as Jack the Ripper noted. Despite the fact that gold was prohibited, most people continued to buy it and store it in what are now known as offshore accounts. It's been 1 year since the Secretary of State filed their lawsuit against. They haven't come to a conclusion about their allegations yet. It just happens to be that way. This entity lacks sufficient evidence to initiate a lawsuit against Ripple. So, what were they thinking when they did it in the first place? And it is the most important question. Before passing judgment on the current litigation, everyone should ask themselves these questions. Because if Ripple did something improper, it was stipulated in the agreement, they should have been prosecuted by now, but because the rules and regulations were clear at the time, and the SEC was constantly working with Ripple, they can't hold Ripple accountable. Even if Ripple is found guilty, they will receive simply a slap on the wrist. That is all there is to it. That is why XRP still has a large global following. It's likely that we're all being used to our full ability, and the truth will soon be revealed. That's all right. That being said, the moment has come. We'll start with XRP on the charts. XRP, like the rest of the crypto market, has seen a solid recovery as investors develop a taste for riskier assets since falling below the $1 barrier. The seventh largest cryptocurrency is on track to recapture it, and recently, XRP has been resting on 95 support, with a possible pullback to the 92 level. This correction should assist XRP support a rebound towards $1 and potentially higher in the following days, once the bulls run out of steam. Now, I'd want to explain to you about Bitcoin and how it can reach three figures, $100,000 in 2020, to examine the large triangular pattern in the years 2018 to 2020. When the price escaped the triangle in August 2020, it made a retest of the triangle's resistance line. Following the retest, the price rose sharply from $10,000 to $64,900, an all-time high that was more than 6 times the profit in 2020. From 2018 to 2020, the pricing formed something resembling a triangle. Now that the price has broken out of the triangle, it is attempting to retest the previous resistance line. Bitcoin, I believe, will begin to develop rapidly very soon. Do your own research, then, and, as usual, trade with caution. That is something to bear in mind. We aren't certified financial planners. All of the videos on this channel are solely for amusement. Let us know what you think in the comments box below, and let's continue the conversation. Thank you very much for taking the time to watch. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe by clicking the button below. Be sure to turn on notifications as well. As a result, you'll be notified anytime we publish something spectacular. Thank you once again, and we hope to see you at the next XRP Hut.